Hi and welcome back everyone to our primary school athletics scheme of work. We're going to share some fun warm-up games, share the technical information to help your children improve further, and add in a competitive event at the end as we build towards Sports Day. You should have 6 events by now, and today we're going to add 2 more. As it's week 4, we're going to look at another 2 jumping events. Let's have a quick look at a warm-up before the hurdle event. In this quick and fun game, children are going to get loads of repetition at that hurdling technique. Use cones to make different shapes across the area. Keep them small because these are going to be puddles and rivers for the children to jump over. As children play the game, you're going to share the hurdling technique, which we'll look at in a moment. During this time, children are going to move freely around the area, making 1 jump at a time. If 2 children arrive at the puddle or the river at the same time, then they're going to wait for 1 person to go first. Now the timing of the jump is very important. Jump too early or too late and we end up splashing in the puddle or river, or in the event, bumping into the hurdle. Children will naturally be giving themselves automatic feedback, but then also it helps to chip in with the untechnical information as well. To make the game more difficult, you can add in taggers. The taggers can only tig you from behind and they can't wait around a puddle or a river. Start by allowing children to move around lifting alternate legs to find out which leg they feel most comfortable lifting. This will be their lead leg. As children approach the hurdle, they thrust upwards with their lead leg and push off from their trailing leg to become airborne. Once in the air, you're going to push your lead foot over the middle of the hurdle and maintain your look forwards, keeping your head still. Now it's important that the trail leg doesn't hit the hurdle, so we're going to lift it up to the side, keeping the knee nice and high. When children land, they need to stay upright, although they have a tendency to lean forward. This only messes with their stride rate. Keeping their body upright allows them to establish their stride rhythm and prepare for the next hurdle. And finally, we arrive at the hurdle event. You're going to stick with the same structure that you did for the sprinting event, having one of the children on the finish line, calling on your marks, get set, go, and then the children race to the finish line as quickly as they can, trying to jump over the hurdles. You may or may not have time penalties for each hurdle knocked over. That depends on the capability of the children, but the results will be recorded at the end. And once again, if you're super organised, you might even have the next row of runners ready to go straight away. To save time in between events, you might have your sports leaders replacing and picking up any of the hurdles that have been knocked over during the previous race. And now on to our second event. Skipping can be a very difficult skill for young children to learn, so we're going to play 3 different games in preparation for Sports Day. On level 1, 2 partners are just going to swing the rope from side to side. The child in the middle has to time their jump to make sure that they get over the rope. Children don't need to think about manipulating the rope themselves, they can just merely watch the rope, get used to its momentum and then work on timing that jump. Level 2 is a little bit more demanding as the rope this time goes right around the child's head, so again they can get used to the timing of the swing. Level 3 sees children working on their own, combining different parts of their body in unison, flicking the wrists to make the rope go around in conjunction with jumping at the right time. To help children become competent at each of these levels, we're now going to look at the technical information. Children are going to grab the skipping rope and then pull it up to their chest. This gives enough slack to stop the rope riding high when they're trying to jump over it, or it hitting the back of their head as they swing it round. Children step in front of the rope so it's positioned behind their ankles, bend their knees and stand on the balls of their feet. During the swinging phase, kids have a tendency to bend forward because they're scared of the rope hitting the back of their head. But this only impedes their jump, so it's important that they stay upright and as the rope swings around, they time their jump. The children should do this once in isolation and then do it again in isolation before stringing together 2 jumps, 3 jumps and then working on the rhythm. As they practice, children can eventually learn to jump forwards or even run with the skipping rope as well. On Sports Day, you could have the running skipping race or the jumping skipping race. The choice is yours. Keep everything set up because the skipping race is going to be an exact replica of the hurdle event. The only difference is you're going to switch out the hurdles for skipping ropes. As mentioned, you may have a jumping event, a running event, or even a graceful gallop event. Thank you for watching everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this week's athletics video. If you did, then please like and then share the video with anybody else that you feel would benefit from it. And as always, remember to subscribe as well as putting in your favourite event for Sports Day. I'll see you all next week.